Hello all, welcome to B2A NWLAB. This channel is used for network lab purposes and I will use packet tracer and pnet tool for the lab. If the video content is useful, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. Today I am going to tell you about the installations of packet tracer and how to use it. I will use two versions of packet tracer, older and latest version. So first of all, I am going to tell you about newer version. So for newer version installation, you have to go into browser and type Cisco Packet Tracer, and you have to click on the first link. So it will require a login credential to download the software. So if you have not a login credential, you have to register a Netacad account and you have to create an account. So I have already the account, so I have to click the login. So it will redirect to my login. So as you can see, now able to log in with my credential. So after that, you have to scroll down and click on the packet tracer. And if you see here, the download a Cisco packet tracer. So if you scroll down a little bit, so here is the option to download. But before download, there are few requirement, system requirement to match the details, like required Windows 8 or Windows 10 machines or Windows 11, and AMD at least 64-bit processor or higher, like i3, i7, and 4 GB of the RAM and 1.4 gigabit free disk space. So once you match the requirement of your system, so you have to go to little bit down and you have to click on the as per your required windows. Like if you have Windows version, or if you have Mac OS, or if you have Ubuntu desktops, so as per your Windows, you have to download. So in my case, I have Windows 11 64-bit, so I have to click on this. So it will redirect to download. So if you see here, now it is downloading. So it is 227 MB. So I have already downloaded for it, so I am just pause it for now, and I am going in downloaded folder. So if you see, this is the 8.2 version. So now I am going to install. If you click on double click, it will ask some administrator rights, so you have to click yes and you have to accept the agreement. So I have to accept. Click next, next, next. And if you want a desktop shortcut, you can check mark, and if you don't want, you can uncheck. So click on next. So click on install. So it will take time. Now almost it's going to install. Yeah, it's, if you can see, it's installed. So you have to click on finish. So it will also open software. So if you see here, it is already. So it is asking something like, would you like to run multi-user? Yes, I have to run as a multi-user. So I have to click yes. So now it is opening. So yeah, for the first time, it will be required your Netacad account credential to log in the packet tracer. So you have to click on this. So it will ask username password. Okay, so whatever your account you have to put your credential. As you can see, I am getting some error. We can't log in your. Please check your email. I think some email mismatch. Okay, so I missed something. So I have to click login, and I have to change the and I have to click login. So yeah, so as you can see, now I have logged in with my credential. So in this you will see like this type of. So in this there are two types. You can create a lab like logical lab and physical lab. Physical lab means like as a data center type, like network lab, have rooms, like you can create in this. But right now I am going to create a sample lab for a physical. So I will use some network devices. Like if you go on down and in the left side corner, so you will see the network devices details. Like if you click this, so here it is showing router, switches, hubs, and wireless devices, security devices, ban emulations. So based on your requirement you have to choose. And if you click on the second one, so it is showing some end devices. End devices means like laptop, computer, like that. So if you see PC, laptop, servers, new servers, like that. And in this there is one more, it's called component. So if you want to take some LED types you can take. And the other type is like the connections means the cable connections, like some copper cable, console connections, crossover connections. So like this is the automatic connections. So right now I'm going to take a sample of the lab. So first I will create a top on the router, and in middle I can take a switch, and I will take some PC and devices and like laptop, and I have to connect with these two like cable. So then it will be look at topologies. So I will use for now automatic cable connection. For later in the lab I will use based on the requirement. So right now I'm click on this, and I have to click to connect. And if you use control and click, then it will be not required always. So yeah, right now I have to connect with this. Yes, so if you see the cable connectivity has been done. And if you see here, it is not showing the port detail, like from which port it is connecting to which end devices or which devices. So for if you want to use the port details, so you have to click on the option here and click on the preferences. And here is the one option check mark, like always show port levels in the logical buffer space. So you have to click on this and you have to close this. So see here it is showing some fast ethernet and some giga ethernet and fast ethernet. uh, so there are multiple types of ports in this. Okay, so and if you see here, from end devices to switch it is showing green, and from switch to router it is showing red, means there is no connectivity between switch to router. So why? Because the router port always in shut mode. So if you enable the like for example, if you enable the router port, So it will be green. So first you have to use no, and you have to go on enable mode, later config mode. Then it is showing interface giga ethernet 0/0, and you have to put set, no set. Right now in set mode, so you have to put no set. So yeah, so it is showing in green. So for switch it will take time, like hardly 2 minutes it will take uh, to green port up. So I have to wait for this. So yeah, it will take time because switch port taking time 40 seconds. Yeah, if you see right now it is showing green. So means all the connectivity has been done. But yeah, this is the example for the topology. I will use uh, multiple types of labs in the other scenario and other classes. So this is for the like advanced versions of packet tracer. But yeah, I will show you one more a student lab, a student packet tracer, which you not required any credential to log into this. If you, this is the Cisco packet tracer 6.1, so it is required administrator access. I will do yes and accept the agreement, do next and next. So it will take hardly 2 minutes to install. So yeah, if you see the installation of has been done, click OK and click the launch packet tracer. So it will launch. This is the older version, this is the student version. So in this version we do not require any login credential to practice a lab. So in this have same features, but yeah, few of the features are not available. Like if you want to do a like physical type of lab, it is not there. But yeah, in logical you can do. Like if you want to take a router, if you want to take a switch, if you want to take some end devices, you can take definitely. If you want to take some server, you can take, and if you want to do a cable connectivity, you can do like this. This is the way to connect the devices, and later in the section I will cover some labs, and I will try to cover basic to advanced type of labs. I will also in next lab I will tell you about details in like which type of lab we will perform in this uh, channels. Okay, so I will try to cover next video for the pnet installation, because pnet installations is a very good tool which is used for real time scenario labs. Okay, for today I'm just logging off for now. Yeah, so thanks for watching.